They snap it to Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, here in Dallas, winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. But this team this year may have even extra pressure on their shoulders in what might very well be the toughest division in football.
And that extra pressure will go on the offensive side of the ball. They'll need consistent play from the quarterback position because they are very explosive. And on the defensive side, they want to continue to take the ball away and make themselves contenders in the NFC East.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Seahawks, most of the pundits, yourself included, Charles, gave their draft class high marks. And that comes after a year where they struck gold in the 5th round with Tariq Woolen.
And they also struck gold in the offensive line, getting brand new tackles at left and right. Struck gold with a running back who was a big-time runner as a rookie. Yeah, there's something to be said about building through the draft.
Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. On play action, Prescott. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this one too low.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun snap for Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion gets him just a yard. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. On 4th down, ready to punt. Michael Dixon. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That's taken it around the 40. Oh, what a move. Jukes by again. A very good return that time. 18 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over. Now a draw play. It's Walker. A beautiful fake. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Gets by him at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. 30 yards for Kenneth Walker. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
And the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 37 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well, how you want to do things on offense.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stays.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cowboys. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second down, Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Boye Mafe, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando and the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And running with power here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. Oh, good move. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse. They'll try for the first with Walker, and I don't think he got there.
No, they stop him right where it all started. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch in between the tackles but could not get it done. For a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. Goes spinning away and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And Walker once more. Shedding the tackle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On third down, here's Walker. Able to slither by. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 79 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Gino now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That is incomplete. It's 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 4th down, Prescott. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the victory here for Seattle, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
They absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way.